Hey revolutionaries, Yelena here. Ever since I could remember, I've always struggled with anxiety. And it's this jack in the box feet sensation where it makes even the smallest and easiest of tasks the hardest to accomplish because it's so paralyzing and debilitating that even simple things like leaving your house or focusing in your attention just go out the window. And particularly, my sense of anxiety increased in states of transitions, where you're kind of stuck between two worlds, this old world that you need to release, and this new world that you need to step into. But even though you're excited and you want to step into this new world and achieve that next level, it's frightening because it requires a shift in personal responsibility and accountability for your health, your business, your thoughts, and your actions. And if we look at the nucleus of anxiety, it's really driven by fear. And it's our fear to be perfect and try to keep it all together, or appear weak if we actually reach out for help. If there's anything I've learned in this life, it's our greatest struggles are also our greatest gifts. And it also comes with a double edged sword. From one perspective, it does take its toll on our nervous system and on our health, which also can affect our attention, our memory, and our focus. But at the same time, it also gave me a heightened sense of alertness, where I pick up on things that people easily miss, and my attention to detail is actually heightened. So, I want to share with you three things that I do to help me master and manage my anxiety, but also paying attention to the gifts and signs of how to truly take care of myself, but also being able to use this gift for my benefit and for others. So, the first one is a brain dump. And a lot of times I'd always feel overwhelmed and I'd have all these things that I need to do and I'd get freaked out and panic and so that's why I started to create a list and I just dumped everything out of my brain to get everything out there that I need to do that's on my mind so that I can come from a clear perspective. Then I would clump things up that I need to, how I can group tasks together and see which task needs to be done first. So I prioritize, so then it helps me ease my anxiety because I have a checklist that I can follow and kind of not feel so overwhelmed by everything that's coming that I have to do on my to-do list. Another thing I use is an idea log. So as you're going about your to-do list and checking things off as you go along, a lot of other ideas can come up and they can overwhelm you of other things that you have to do. So instead, imagine a highway, and each ramp is another task that comes up or an idea that you have. Instead of taking those ramps off and getting off your highway, you create a document that lists all these other additional tasks or ideas as they come up so that you can focus on them later if you need to, but so that you're also focused and you're on your path on your highway and not getting sidetracked. So that way, because a lot of times our attention gets split if we're bouncing around. So this way you want to stay focused and clear on one task at a time until you complete it. The next one is taking care of you from the inside out. And it's doing anything that you can that grounds and centers you and nurtures your soul. Whether it's meditation or exercise or even art and listening to music and being out in nature, gardening, cooking, whatever it is for you, do that at that time. It's the power of habit, where as soon as you get triggered, do that task for at least 5, 10, 15 minutes so that you give yourself that space to ground and center you. Art is a huge piece of it. So whenever I get anxious, I just draw while listening to music, and 15 minutes of that, and I'm all calm and my nerves aren't all rattled. And last but not least, it's reach out for help. Ask for help. Whether it's talking to a friend or family or somebody that you can actually share with what's going on. Unless you open up, nobody knows. People want to be there and support you. But unless you open up that dialogue and communicate, and yes, it does require vulnerability. But at the same time, it's people are happy to support you and be there for you. And also it's push, what can you delegate? What do you not need to do to take care of? Passing it on is not a weakness. You need to focus on the most things that not only bring you the joy and fulfillment, but also where you need to focus your attention on, and have somebody else, whether it's hiring help or having some family members or friends help you out. Bottom line, anxiety sucks. But more importantly, I truly hope that you can find the gift within yourself and what this gift has to teach you. And even more importantly, is know that you're not alone and the universe does have your back, and I have your back. As always, I'd love to close with an inspirational quote. Out of clutter, find simplicity. From discord, find harmony. In the middle of difficulty lies opportunity, by Albert Einstein. I love that dude. He knows his shit. If you love this video, share it with somebody who needs to hear this. Also, sign up for my weekly newsletter to get these brilliant ideas in your inbox. Always keep radiating your beautiful light to the world, living life with passion, purpose, and meaning. With love and belief in you, Yelena.